Alright, so this weekend I just went down to Perry to pick up these two golf carts that I found on Craigslist. Well, actually the guy found me. I posted an ad that I'll buy any broken golf carts, and this guy down in Perry, Georgia. I live in Monroe County, so it's about an hour away, but I got both of these golf carts, and amazingly I got both of these for $25. The guy was just throwing them away, and he really wanted to get rid of them because, like, I think his son passed away and he was going to work on this, but didn't happen, so he's just going to get rid of them. But this one's a Yamaha. It's electric, and it's got the top and everything. I had to put just screws in it just for right now, just to hold up the top, but I had to set the camera down and do this to open this. Anyways, here's the inside. I took two of the batteries out and put them in my other golf cart because this one's really not going to be worked on for a while. But there's 6 batteries that go in here. It's a 36 volt Yamaha motor in it. It's got a resistor box or whatever, and the contactors. So pretty much it's a non-solid state golf cart, so there's no solid state electronics in it, but everything's just moving it alright, but all these wires go somewhere, and I think there's a control by solenoid or something that was right here, but it's not there anymore, so can't really do nothing about it. Brakes work, but they're kind of loose. Forward and reverse switch. Weird thing is it's on the key with the forward and reverse, but anyways, charging ports right there. He did give me the charger, and the charger's in pretty good condition, and it should work. So tires are good. This one I think keeps on going flat, but I think all the other ones are good. Both of these are 4-wheeled, so I'll go ahead and set this back down. Weird enough that this whole thing has to come up with the top, which is not really a good design. Cover's missing for the charging port, but plugs in right there. 36 volt charger. Anyways, here's the best one of both of them. This one has a gas engine in it. It's a 2-stroke Robin engine. The guy told me it was a Harley engine, and I told him I don't think so. But it runs. It runs right now because I had to put the carburetor all back together and on it. He just left it in the dash, just all taken apart, and whole intake taken apart too, with the reed valves and all that. But it had gas in there that was pretty much not flammable, and ignition switch has been bypassed, so I'm going to have to figure out where that's done at. And I think it's just this red wire that in this. But anyways, yeah, it's a pretty good. It's a really good deal for $25, and the engine runs pretty good. Starter generator works, torque converter works. Muffler doesn't have any holes in it. It doesn't seem to have any holes in it. Intake is missing. The air filter assembly is kind of missing. But I'll crank it up. Hopefully it won't jump away from me. Maybe it will. I'll have to hit the brake in. Interesting enough, since this is a 2-stroke engine, the engine spins backwards when you put it in reverse. I have to take a wrench to it to put it in forward and reverse, but I'll find a thing to put on there eventually. But everything's intact on here. One thing that gets me, and I'll show you this, it's a problem with the governor, I think. And I'll show you that in just a second. This is what it does when I drive off. this whole back end will just vibrate really bad, and hopefully you can see what the torque converter does. Don't know if the camera can pick that up, but this thing is just vibrating really bad, and I'm not sure what the deal is. I have no idea how this governor works on here. It's some kind of linkage right here that moves back and forth. Like if I move this thing out, that right there goes in, and then if I pull it back out, this right here comes like that. And my throttle isn't really set up exactly right. This is just really just bumping up against it so it'll rev up, but that's just how I have it set up for right now. Looks like the carburetor's leaking, but maybe that's just the overflow. I need to get a gasket for this right here because the old one was messed up. Fuel pump works, choke works, and this right here, I'm guessing it goes in right here, and it's about, see, for some reason this thing wants to always spring to, the spring in here makes it go to full throttle, and I need y'all to help me on this, because this right here has a spring on it, but the spring is just not, it just doesn't, it's not, it's like it's broke pretty much. But I don't know really if this is supposed to be spring loaded to where it's always pushing this way, and or the spring is always trying to push it this way. But I'm not sure because I haven't seen one on YouTube yet. So, anyways, if I could just figure out, I'm guessing this right here has some piece that goes on the front of it, and of course this right here. Get it in, yeah, I gotta put another nut right here so that'll hold that in place, but I'm not sure if this is supposed to go right here and then something locks it right there, kind of like the choke has this right here to lock it in place. Same thing with the throttle, but I'm not sure because I think a lot of the parts are missing to it. So if somebody could help me out on that, that would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I think I can't really tell. These things are so hard to tell if they're in tune. I mean, to me it really sounds like the carburetor's perfectly fine, but I clean it as much as I possibly can. So I don't know if it'll really even get any better than this, but I'm wondering if that vibration is caused by the governor not working. And it just doesn't have much power. It just can't really go. I don't know if this belt isn't tight enough or something, but I don't know. The torque, when I jack it up, the torque converter looks like it's fine, but this engine, I can't really move it right now, but this engine moves this way. The whole engine just moves that way, and it makes me think that the engine mounts are either worn out or bad or loose or something. So I'm not quite sure. So I did pull a belt from another golf cart, so I do have a spare just in case. Not sure if it's really any good, but it looks like it's fine. So yeah, just keep that there. But somebody tell me just by looking at this if this torque converter just needs to be adjusted or something. This is the driven clutch, that's the drive clutch. So this is the driven pulley. And I just don't know if these things are supposed to be adjusted or if this engine is supposed to be tilted this way a little bit, because that's pretty much what it is. This is tilted a little bit this way, and so is the engine. So it's pretty much everything is lined up. Starter generator's lined up, this is lined up, everything is lined up on here, but it just vibrates really bad, and I'm not sure what the deal is. It really doesn't make any sense at all, except that I could have a possibly bent axle, but it drives smooth at slow speeds. So I'm not quite sure. It may just be like a broken gear in the differential. I'm not quite sure. But if somebody could explain to me or show me what the problem might be, that'd be great. And I did paint this thing, just to let you know. It wasn't black glossy color, and it definitely didn't look that good. It really doesn't look good over here because I didn't sand it down too well, but probably if I put a few coats on, it'd look good. But then I found out I was starting doing this and this, so I have to figure out some way to paint a little bit better. But this logo's in good shape. So this one's, I think, a little bit newer than a late 80s model because it has the logo right here instead of in the middle. But anyways, somebody could tell me what the year is. I think it's an 86 from the last two digits on the bottom, but I'm not quite sure. Anybody could tell me what year it is, that'd be great. So now this leaves me with six golf carts, because I got this one, I got that white one, got that green one, got another blue one over there, and I've got my other electric one over there. You can't really see it. Then way over here, where is it? It's over here. I got pretty much my second golf cart I ever had, that green one, that pretty much is almost useless. So yeah, that's all the golf carts I got. And this isn't going to be sitting here. Oh yeah, and I did put some different tires on it. I did paint those rims, so not that one, but yeah, I want to make this thing look good and clean off the pads and stuff. So luckily it came with a seat, because seats are $150 brand new. So yeah, that's what I got. And if somebody could help me out with that governor issue, that'd be greatly appreciated. So yeah, thanks for watching.